Good afternoon. How are you?
Yes, ma'am, I'm pretty well. Everything is all right by God's grace. So, what about you?
I'm fantastic, and we are talking first time. So, could you introduce yourself?
Yes, ma'am, sure. Okay, so thank you so much for giving me this wonderful opportunity to introduce myself. I am Suklal Hasda. I am from Eastern Jharkhand. I am a YouTuber as well as a farmer. Moreover, if I talk about my education qualification, I have done graduation, and my hobbies are playing football, reading books, and talking in English like this with people. It is my brief introduction. So, would you like to introduce yourself?
Okay, nice introduction because you are as well farmer and YouTuber and you do lots of things. So that's great. You are also multitasking. So I introduce myself. My name is Preeti Pandey. I am from UP. In UP, I basically belong to Gorakhpur. If I have talked about my qualification, I have completed BSc Biology and Chemistry. I have done B.Ed and I also cracked the UP TET and CTET. It is a eligibility teaching test. Now I am preparing for government teacher examination, BPSC teacher. And if I'm talking about my hobby, I love painting, dancing, and writing. I write Hindi poem. And I am mother one of kid, and it is all about me. I am learning this language. That time I am totally beginner, so that time I am immerse myself this language. So thank you so much connected with me.
Okay, ma'am, great to know about you. And yeah, and I think that I can learn many things from you. So I'm so excited to having this conversation. Okay, so
Okay.
I would say thank you so much for accepting my call, and finally I'm able to talk with you. So, ma'am, would you like to tell me that when did you start to learn this language?
Okay, I think one reason so it is a global language, but my main two reason that I am recently become a mother. So as a mother, I want to introduce my kid this language your like initial stage, so that's why I am learning this language. And second reason that I want to become a teacher. So because I want to become a teacher, so everyone know about how much important this language that era, so I want to become a good teacher, so that's why I am learning this language. It is my two main reason
Yes, ma'am. Yes, I agree with
behind
your.
learning this language. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am, you are right, and I agree with your statement. So, when did you start to using this application, and how did you know about this application?
Okay. I was used this application I think 9 months ago, but between duration I want to become mother, so that's why I quit this journey and now I start this journey again 2 months ago. But yeah, I connected this app by one tutor, Samantha ma'am. She connect me this app.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, I think you. Yes. So, ma'am, you are doing great work because as a homemaker and having child, so it is not an easy work. But you have desire to learn this language, and finally you are speaking, I think, quite well.
Yeah, yeah,
So,
it is. Yeah, nowadays, really, if I'm saying my like feelings, so nowadays I am juggling with my like household chores, my preparation, and all about my kid because he is 9 month old kid, so he is totally depend on me. But I want to improve this language because since my childhood I want to learn this language, but because I belong to totally village, uh, and that I am 90s kid, so that time I didn't have any opportunity, so that's why I didn't learn this language. But now only for this internet I can learn this language easy, and I can make environment, so that's why I want to become a fluent speaker. So that's why I'm not quit my journey, but I am juggling that time more in my life. But now I'm happy that I do something productive in my life.
Sure, ma'am. Yes, yes.
So
Okay.
tell me something like you read as a teacher. Um, because I am home tutor, I also teach biology and chemistry in my home. So I, as a teacher, I love to read it. So which type book do you read?
Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes. I would like to tell you that I live in the village. That's why I did not find any people for practicing purpose. And when I came here for practicing, so I was not able to speak English. After that, I did one thing that uh, I started practice with people, and I started following the people. I started finding the people here. After coming here in this platform, so you know that for improving, I can say that nowadays I am also reading the English content, any kind of like a particular book, like any kind of a children book, like a 5, 6, 7 class book. I prefer to read because on that book I can easily understand their how they are framing the sentence, how they are making the sentence structure, and easily I can understand their word. Okay, I can say that vocabulary I can understand easily. So I prefer like that book for reading, and by the reading I can enhance my, I can improve my like grammar rules. I can learn after reading how they are putting the word to making the sentence. Okay, how they are making the sentence structure. I can learn, and I am reading the book aloud, loudly. I can say because after reading the loudly, so that time I am thinking that I am speaking English because I am learning spoken English. That's why I have to read the book loudly. Yeah, that's why I read the book always loudly so that I can improve my pronunciation while speaking. Yeah, that's why I prefer to read the book nowadays like
Yeah,
that.
it is, I think, I am not do I am not experienced, like if you speak any, if you read anything loud, so how do you feel? But do you think that it is a improve your spoken English if you loud any paragraph and any book, and you can improve your spoken English loud reading?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, I would like to tell you that it has been suggested by many English speaker, and they have been always suggested that reading the any kind of books, like any kind of English content, is a benefit for a learner. And while we are reading the book, that time we are speaking with that time we are doing a speaking practice because we are reading the book loudly. That's why I can say that that time we are doing English speaking practice because we are speaking, we are reading the book aloud loudly. That's why I can say, and we can maintain our fluency. Okay, because it happened with the beginner that we cannot explain our thought by English speaking. Whenever we are trying to speak like in front of the people, lack of confidence, we are unable to express our thought easily. So whenever we are trying to read the book, it helps us to maintain our fluency in order to speaking. So that's why I think that yeah, it helps us to improve this language as well.
Okay, because I want to try this technique, because also listen many YouTuber and many content creator that if you want to improve your spoken English, so you can read any paragraph, any book loud. But you are belong in village, so you are know about my condition. I am sister-in-law in my home. You can't speak loud, so that's why I feel that kind that kind problem. It is a rule in there. My mother-in-law coming and told me that don't speak loud. So I wait, I wait, I wait that when I will go to my parents' house, that time I definitely use this technique.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, yes. And you know that do you think in English sometime? Have you ever
Yeah,
tried?
no.
Yes,
I am doing always because I am not able to every time take session. I am not able to speak loud, but yeah, I am able to think about every time I am think about in English in my mind, in
yes,
my
yes.
mind.
Yeah. I think yes,
So
and yeah. It usually we are thinking in our local language, our mother tongue, but if we want to learn any kind of particular language, so we must think about that language. Okay, and because you know that is unfamiliar language for us. It is a global language. It is international language. This language is not. This language is not for our country, so that's why we were unfamiliar for from our childhood. So that's why I am also trying to think in English nowadays, so that I
yeah,
can benefit.
I am not sorry, I interrupt you, but that time, every time what I do in my whole day, every time I am thinking about English, I am not translating, I am try to think direct in English. So
Yes.
every time I am think about every if I am do any household chore, if I am talking take care my kid, and that time one thing happen funny with me. I try to speak with my kid, 9 month old kid in English.
Yeah, that's great.
So,
That's great.
so that time I want to create the English environment.
Yes.
So
Yes. So, ma'am, do you think that now we are having this kind of environment? And as you said that in our childhood we didn't get any kind of environment. That time we were not having any kind of application like this. So,
uh,
what is the difference? What would you like to say about it? Do you think that nowadays it is possible to learn any kind of language
yeah,
by
I
using
think
of this kind of application?
I think it is a great platform that yeah, it is a depend on person to person that which type you are take advantage. Many teenagers, boy and girls take disadvantage internet and many app. But if you really want to learn something, you have desire, you want to achieve something, so only for many platform and good platform and only for internet you can learn anything easily, and which place you are belong it is not matter, you can achieve your goal easily. So it is a great thing, but yeah, again I am mentioned that it is a depend on person to person and your mentality. So I suggest if any teenager watch this video, so if you are teenager, so try to learn in internet something good, nothing bad. It is not good for your health, it is not good for your career.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, I agree with your statement, and yeah, your statement is really very nice, and they must listen about this, and they must think about it. They must learn, and they must take advantage of this era, like we are
Don't
having internet.
Mm.
Yeah.
Only for this internet, I saw many girls and boys who belong like very awkward areas and village. He cracked lots of exam like NEET exam. He was learn spoken English. Nowadays he is very famous personality. So only for this internet, everyone know about that
Yes, ma'am. You are right. You
person.
are.
So it is
Yes.
a like very big opportunity for every villager and every like countryside person.
Yes, ma'am. You are right. You are right. Okay, ma'am. So I think we should end this session, and really, this is my memorable conversation. And thank you for giving me this uh, opportunity. And really, I am very happy to talk with you. Have a nice day.
Okay. Thank you so much. Bye bye. Take care.
Okay, bye.